Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for June the 25th through July the 1st. Happy birthday, Cancer! This is for your sun, moon and rising, and the links to the other videos will be below in the show more section. So you can check those out there. This is also a general reading, guys. If you would like a personal reading, then if you click on this little notice right here, you will find information on how to get that. Now, I am on Instant Go. You can ask a question 24 hours a day, and I will get back to you with the answer after doing a quick reading. Also, another way to support me is Patreon. Check out my Patreon page. I have various reward levels, and you can support me there for as little as $1 a month. Now, what else do I have to say? Listen. If you are here for the first time, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for stopping by, and I really hope that you enjoy these readings. And if you're coming back, oh my God, you're my heart. Thank you so much. I really love you and I really appreciate you. So now let's go to the astrological report, shall we? Now, the 26th, we have Mars in Aquarius going retrograde. Look, Aquarius is about we, we're moving into the age of Aquarius. It's about us, it's about we, humanitarian, it's the group, it's global as opposed to me, I. And Mars is about action, it's about revolution, it's about, it can be about anger, Now, Mars going retrograde in Aquarius it's going retrograde until August the 27th. So, this is a time where, how do I say it? Look, it's about people protesting what's going on with people in, with the powers that be, but kind of in the wrong way. So our anger can be brought up and we can get really souped up. So we really have to be aware of that and not take the wrong action. I was in the West Village last night and I saw, in nearly every corner, I saw all these big vans with, armored police with the helmets and big rifles and guns, those high-powered guns. It was kind of scary. I feel like, we can't make the wrong move, guys. We don't want to give the powers that be the excuse to take total control, do we? But it was very concerning as I was walking through the West Village with my granddaughter last night. It's very disconcerting. So guys, be aware if you're going to get involved, and everyone's I know is up in arms about these children being taken away from their parents, and I don't want to get political. I really don't on here. It's not a political platform, but I do want to say really, really think about what the repercussions could be and how you are going to handle yourself. And, yes, we get angry, but we need to kind of step back and we need to, temper those emotions. And it's going to be a very emotional time right now. We have the sun in Cancer is going to be opposing Mars in retrograde at this time. So it's very important to balance our emotions. Now, on the 28th, we have the full moon in Capricorn, right? And that is opposing the sun in Cancer. This is also a very emotional time, guys. It is kind of an emotional time, but our emotions are more invested in how we look at in society, what our status is, and our reputation and what we own, and so it's less spiritual, and it's more, because it's in Capricorn, it's more about status symbols, either materialistic or where we are in life, where we've got to, how we look to society, how things look on the surface level. And on the 29th, Mercury enters Leo. Now, this could be, we could be very kind of theatrically expressing, very expressive and expressing ourselves in stories and everything, I just want to go back quickly to the full moon because it's all about, the ending of something or the culmination of something that we put in action at the new moon. And Mercury enters Leo and on the 29th. Now I just want to say the 26th Mars goes retrograde, but it's also the 25th somewhere else in the world. So on the 28th is the full moon, but it's also the 27th. Now the 29th in Mercury goes enters Leo, Mercury enters Leo on the 29th or 30th, depending on where you are in the world. So our thinking can be very grand and expansive, and our focus is on the goal, right? That's why I mentioned the full moon, because it's on the goal. The bigger and the grander the goal, the better, right? So we're going to be very grandly expressing ourselves and speaking out, right? We're going to be very expressive. And we may not listen as well as we should during this time. So listen, that is all I have for the astrological report. So let's go to the reading, shall we? Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for June the 25th through July the 1st. And the first card up for you, darling, is the Five of Cups. That's the feeling of deprivation. This is feeling of deprived of love or material wealth or whatever that feeling, you are feeling that right now. And clarifying it is the Justice card, right? Now the Justice card is all about cause and effect. It's like you're burning off karma right now, darling. Karma is being burned off. You've got to really look, when the Five of Cups comes up, it's really, look, he's focusing on the 3 cups that are broken, but he's not looking at the 2 cups that are right just behind him, full. It's about focusing on what you have as opposed to what you haven't, being grateful for what you have. You really have to change your karmic debt by looking at the abundance in your life as opposed to the deprivation, focusing on what is working as opposed to what hasn't. Don't waste your energy and your time on what hasn't worked out. This is disappointment. This is being disillusioned and disappointed about things haven't turned out the way you wanted them to. But guess what? They're turning out in the way they need to. And you just have to accept it and move on, because look, you've got the 9 of Cups, wishes come true. Things are really going to change for you. But okay, so let me tell you this. Clarifying it is the 6 of Water. Now, when the 6 of Water comes up, it means that you are kind of emotions from the past are coming up. And you are kind of focusing on the past a little too much. This is kind of a Neptune-ish energy. So when this card comes up, it's saying, look, you have to stop focusing on the past because it is discoloring, if you will, your present. And you're not going to see your wishes come true because you're so kind of in the past. It's when the 6 of Water comes up, it's time to release those. Don't listen. When you're in the past, sometimes you're seeing it through either rose-colored glasses or you're reliving the pain. As Eckhart Tolle says, the pain body is taking over again and again. So, if you're living in the illusion of the past, that things were great back then, and you're looking at your past through rose-colored glasses, take them off. Come out of the past, actually, and come back into the present, because your wishes and dreams are coming true. You have the 9 of Cups, darling. Things are really working out for you, whether you feel they are or not, but you must come out of the past in order to really take that in and to really see it, and to live that joy that you can in the present moment. Now, in the next position, 2 cards came out. You got the 2 of Pentacles, which means things you've got to be focused on the present moment. You know, this guy's like juggling. If he takes his eye off, if he takes his eye off any task, everything just falls to pieces, right? So this is about being focused in the moment. Just instead of thinking of the future or thinking of the past, just do kind of the next right thing, right? That's what I'm getting for this. Do the next right thing. And next to it, you've got the 9 of Swords, which is come out of your head, darling. You are in your head. This is sleepless nights. This is worry. This is fantasy, because you really don't know what's going on. But this is going over and over in your head, the worst case scenario. And you're being asked to come out of that. Come out of your head and connect your head with your heart. And I always say meditation is the order of the day for this. Now, clarifying it, you've got the King of Air. The King of Air is this very intelligent, intellectual, confident person who can give you very good advice, but he's kind of dispassionate the way he gives his advice. It's very kind of like a lawyer or judge or something like that. But when he comes up, and that's exactly what I'm getting for you here, it's saying, look, don't be defined by your intellect. Yes, you're very intelligent, you're very smart, you know that, but be careful of becoming a snob and defining yourself as that intellect. And there's always the shadow side of this card is that you can get in your head too much, and that can give you paranoia, right? That can make you paranoid. Oh, my arm went. So that can make you paranoid. So it's very, very important to come out of your head. This is like, connect your head with your heart, Sagittarius. Don't be up in your head. This is not a good place to be. It's not, So it's very clear that, I understand how you're feeling. You're feeling deprived in some form or another. But come back into the present moment. Your dreams and wishes are coming true. You just can't see them because you're in your head too much. So now let's do the Romance Angels. We'll pull the first card for single Sagittarians, and then we'll pull a card for partnered Sagittarians. Let's see what we have. What wonderful messages, gifts, guidance do the Romance Angels have for single Sag? Oh, there it is. Oh, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So those of you who have met someone recently, this could be the partner that you seek. This could be the one. This could be the one you've been waiting for, that you've been looking for, or perhaps you're about to meet someone, or someone could be a friend right now, and then they could turn into this lover, right? The lover of your dreams. Okay, so now let's pull a card for partnered Sagittarians. Let's see what we have for partnered Sagittarians. Oh, there it is, straight away. Oh, dear, dear, dear. And for some of you, this may be true. Unrequited love, right? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Some of you may be at the end of a relationship, in a relationship that's about to end, and it's saying, yes, there isn't enough attraction to keep this together. So it is time to move on. So those of you in relationships that aren't working, then you know that this is for you. Those of you who are in those kind of relationships. Unrequited love is one of the most painful relationships to be in. If you love someone and they don't love you back, it's important to just let them go. They're not for you, darling. They're not for you. It's just pain here. You're just going to feel pain and hurt. So you need to move on for yourself, Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. For a personal reading, please go to www.liveinthesolution.com.